evening. Setting a quick pace. Matthias Strei out in front as the green flag flies, and we are racing in the first dash of the night. Dry on the inside, Lisa Aurora in the 27 on the outside. It'll be the 44 out in front, making their way through the dogleg for the first time. Off at turn number 4, Dry leads Aurora for the first trip around Saratoga Speedway. Good is Dry out in front, Aurora back in second. Victor Lowe sits in third. The 51 of Dallin Murray in fourth as they come off of turn number 4 this time. 2 down, 2 to go for Matthias Strei in car number 44 at the front of the field. Dry continuing to lead. Aurora trying to close in a little bit, but Victor Lowe, the 22 car, in the third position, trying to make room for second. As they come off turn number 4 this time, the white flag getting ready to fly. 1 lap left for the 44 of Dry. Cross the start finish line, 2 car lengths back to second place, running Lisa Aurora in the 27 as they get down back straight for the final time into the dogleg. Aurora trying to close in once more, can't quite do it. Off at turn number 4, the checkered flag is in the air. Your Trophy Dash winner is Matthias Strei in car number 44. Dry gets the Trophy Dash win. Aurora in second. Victor Lowe in third. And Dallin Murray in. So Elias Strei, second half of the Dry family racing team, going to bring home the Trophy Dash win tonight in car number 44. Elias stepping up into the Hornets. I know brother Matthias is running the street stock out here. So a lot of fun for the Dry family. And what's it been like climbing behind the wheel?
Pretty cool. This is my first ever race.
Not too bad, bringing home a Trophy Dash win, your first ever race, Elias. And who do you guys have helping you get this 44 car out?
Pretty much my whole family. I got bumper to bumper, Mac Tools, Dry Automotive, and Clarity Home Inspections. And I won this race for my mom's birthday.
Not too bad of a birthday present. Elias Strei gets the Trophy Dash win in car number 44. And 53 of Rachel Trotter on the outside, the green flag is in the air. Rachel Trotter back in second. Dallin Murray in the 51 on the outside of Graham Curtis in the 3 for third. For all Trotter rather heat races tonight. 1 lap already, 7 laps left to run as Reese Allen sits out in front. Rachel Trotter, the 93, back in the second position, closes in on Allen off of turn number 4, trying to go to the high side. Inside, Trotter on the outside now with Curtis inside in the 3. Curtis and Trotter going side by side for position is Rain Harsonen in the 6. A little bit of contact with Campbell and the 69. They are able to switch things out with Reese Allen still at the front of the field with 5 laps left to wrap up at the halfway point now. Rain Harsonen closes in on the back of the 3 of Curbis as they come off at turn number 4 with Reese Allen still your race leader. Halfway point. Trophy Dash in her first ever Trophy Dash appearance up into the second spot with Curbis back in the third now with the 51 on the inside. Dallin Murray trying to make a mistake. Reese Allen in the 62, but Harsonen closing right in the 6. With Curtis back in third, the 51 of Murray in fourth, and Matt Surreal-Dene in the 69 now with Campbell to the inside. That's Ricky Campbell making the mistake of 91 with 2 laps. Closing in on the last lap is Rain Harsonen closes in on Reese Allen off of turn number 4. The white flag in the air this time by 1 lap left to run for Reese Allen. Harsonen trying to make a move, can't quite get close enough. 2 through the dogleg, 1 final time, getting ready to come off of turn number 4. Checkered flags in the air Reese Allen gonna get your heat race win on the 62. So Reese Allen, your heat race winner in the 62. Second place, Rain Harson and Dallin Murray in the racer info on that car. The 18 of Ethan Parker. It's the green flag. It's in the air. We are racing off the turn. So it's going to be Carlson leading the charge. Miller back in second on the high side. He's driving the Trophy Ash winner, the 44, the inside of Parker. Parker trying to make moves up from the tail end of the field with Peyton Francis in tow in the 55 down the front straight. So up front, still Carlson showing the way. Miller running wide is down the front straight. They come. Four. Sits back in second as there's one car stopped to the inside of number 2. That is the number 9, Caitlin Church, trying to get that car pointed the right direction. She will do so without any issues. We will stay green with 3 laps in the books. 5 laps left to run for Carlson. Second, trying to track down the race leader, Peyton Francis, the inside of Miller. As they make their way through the dog leg, Francis now goes high on the outside of the 44 car, sitting in second and trying to close in on Carlson in the 77 down the front straight. 4 down, 4 to go. The race leader, Nick Carlson, as they close in to put a lap down on Caitlin Church in the number 9. Francis up to second, right to the rear bumper of Carlson down the front straight as they deal with the lap traffic. In the 4th position is up front. Francis now going to the outside of 77. Through the dog leg, going to be 2 laps left to run, but Peyton Francis puts the 55 to the point and takes the race lead with Carlson back in second. Good inside. The 77 turns around. The 77 as well. They'll all somehow manage to straighten things up. We will stay green, but a chaotic turn number 2 as Peyton Francis, the race leader, now by a big margin over Parker in the 18. One final time as the pit maneuvers continue in turn number 2. Miller in the back of Carlson. The checkered flag is out. Peyton Francis to get your heat race win in car number 55. So it's Peyton Francis getting the job done. Ethan Parker in the 18 in second. Miller in third. 44 finishes off in the 4th position is the checkered flag waving over the second Hornet B race. Heat number 3. Again, big field of Hornets in heat off at turn number 4. We are green. So Devin Sorensen leading the charge into turns 1 and 2. Back into second. Lisa Aurora in the 27, trying to get to the inside as everybody files in line, and it's going to be Devin Sorensen leading the opening lap in car number 7 off of turn number 4 with 1 down, 7 left to run. Contact, it's Aurora and McKee getting together down in turn number 1. Aurora in the 27 trying to get back and rolling, but comes to a stop in turn number 1, and that is going to bring out the yellow flag for the first. And your race leader with Morgan back in second as the green flag is back in the air. We are racing once again. Into turn number 1 they go. Devin Sorensen leads the way as Victor Lowe trying to make a move with Monks on the inside. The 46 car battling for the 3rd position. Back in second off of turn number 4. 2 laps completed. 6 laps left to run for Devin Sorensen from the field. So Devin Sorensen, your race leader, back now with the 46 of Aiden Monks, trying to take a peek to the inside of the dog leg, is back able to close the door. Victor Lowe running back in the 4th position off of turn number 4. 3 laps to go for Sorensen. Still leading. comes Aiden Monks to the inside of Morgan Beck, getting up the inside, makes the move stick for second with just a little bit of contact to the 07. As up front, going to be the 7 still leading the way of Devin Sorensen as Tanner trying to pick his way back up to the field. He reached the halfway point. 4 down, 4 to go. As McKee around the 27, a row back to the final spot in the field, currently running in 7th is Aiden Monks now putting a lot of pressure on your race leader Devin Sorensen with 3 laps left to run. In the 1 and 2 they go, the 46 looks high on the 7 of Sorensen as they head down the back straight. The 7 with the better run through the dog leg off of 2 as they make their way into 3 and off of turn number 4. Just 2 laps left to run for Devin Sorensen in the 7, but feeling the pressure with the 46. Monks goes to the inside for the race lead and makes it stick as Monks makes the move for the top spot, and now is your race leader with Devin Sorensen back to 2nd as the white flag getting ready to fly. 1 lap left for Aiden Monks in the 46. The young racer out in front, Devin Sorensen back in 2nd, Tanner McKee, Victor Lowe battling for 4th as they make their way through the dog leg one final time. Into 3 and off at turn number 4. The checkered flag is in the air. Your heat race winner is Aiden Monks in car number 46. Aiden Monks, your heat race winner in the 46. Second place is going to be the 7 Devin Sorensen. Number 4, Reese Allen going to lead your field to the green. Sorensen in the 7 with Trotter to his outside as they come by with Reese Allen, your race leader on lap number 1. Second, Sorensen sits there with Trotter in 4th. 86, Cameron Miller back in 5th with Beck looking to his outside in 07. The 3 of Curtis also trying to make his way. As they make their way off the turn, these teams here they come in sideways. What's happening? So going wide momentarily with Peyton Francis slicing his way from the tail end of the field trying to make moves. Carlson 77 problems going to the will join in at the tail end of the field as he's going to potentially pull off the racetrack coming off of turn number 2 with issues. Still Reese Allen leading the way. With 3, Graham Curtis to the inside of 07 of Beck as Curtis going to make his way inside the top 5. Already Peyton Francis out of the outside of 51 down to Murray. Down the front straight. His way up through the car. The car is in qualifying. As Devin Sorensen putting pressure on the 62 of Reese Allen. The race lead off of turn number 4 with 6 laps of race. Trotter sits in 3rd, Miller in 4th, Francis already up in 5th. Tanner McKee also getting moves from 76. Also trying to sort his way through the field. Inside of Trotter, here comes Francis out of the high side. Peyton Francis continuing to be one of the few cars that can make moves in the high line work and showing moves in front of the field. Competition as he slots into 3rd behind Devin Sorensen. number 62, your race leader. As the yellow flag will fly, Caitlin Allen was 6th position, Tanner in 7th. Caution lights blink out, green flag is back in the air, and we are racing once again. Reese Allen out in front, the 62 car is showing way as they go through the Francis Allen to the high side of the race leader once again. Francis will get the spot, takes the lead back, and 55 will look to pull away the rest of the field out in front. Alongside Tanner McKee in the 76th. He's trying to roll the high side. Another one of the riders trying to roll the back of the field was inside the top 5. It's 5 tonight for that 76 machine. Now looking to the outside once again on the 86 to get the final spot in the top 5. As Peyton Francis cleared out in front, we started to give us a lot of traffic for those two laps. Francis is your race leader. Straight away back to Reese Allen and Devin Sorensen battling for second. Rachel Trotter trying to hang on for the spot inside of the top 5 as well. She's no pressure on that for the 76 car. Down as well in the 51 and Ray Harsman in the 6. leader always making his way through the dogleg. Peyton Francis, he was with 5 laps left to run. For Peyton Francis in 55. Devin Sorensen dropping back in the 17th. King out going at it for second and third down the front straight. 4 laps left as Sorensen and Rollins in the front straight. Second car slows. Everybody going inside, outside, high and low, trying to get around the 70. Sorensen trying to make his way into the carry. There's 3 laps left to run this time by. So Peyton Francis on his way to the dogleg, running Rollins on the 4 now. 3 laps left to run. 27 laps. Race leader. Again, trying to go 2 for 2 in the season so far in the Hornet B May action. Up in the second, resetting down in the third. Yellow flag is out as Rachel Trotter is around in turn number 3. So Rachel Trotter in the 93 car, who's running back in the 6th position. We come off of turn number 4, lights are out, and we are green once again. Peyton Francis leads into a 4-lap shootout. Turn number 4 this time. 3 laps left to run for Peyton Francis as he comes up into the flag stand. For third up front, 2 laps left to run for Peyton Francis. The key unable to for Peyton Francis to try and hang on. Ricky Campbell up in the third, closest in on Tanner McKee as they make their way through the final time into turn 3. Turn 4, check the flags out. Peyton Francis gets the main event win in car number 55. Second place going to be Tanner McKee and Ricky Campbell. Rounds out your top 3 as we get ready to have trophy present. Well, there he is, your main event winner tonight, Peyton Francis, out of the car in the front straight, the 55. Peyton, I know we were talking, celebrating your birthday yesterday. Not too bad of a present to yourself here with the main event win.
Yeah, going back to back after no wins last season, I think I'm going for the championship this year.
Pretty solid way to start off the season. I know with this 55 car, you had to come from the tail end, work your way up through traffic. Looked like being able to get around cars on the outside was key to getting it done.
Yeah, it's honestly really easy with this car since I've run it for the last 5 or so years. I know this track every single corner, every single line, which one is the best to use in the right situation.
Who do you have helping out on both 55 cars? I know you got to hop into the other 55, the Hornet A, as well here coming up in a bit.
Yeah, that car is working now. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, grandma up in the stands, Kite Delivery for making this series what it is. And once again, thank Honda for making a great car.
Not too bad for Civic. Peyton Francis gets the win in the 55 tonight. Tanner McKee, second place in the 76, able to buff out a little bit of damage that we got in heat race action, kind of put you guys behind the 8 ball, and Peyton was just mentioning how much experience he has at this place, but still second place has to feel pretty good, especially coming from the tail.
Yeah, no, definitely feels good. Haven't raced in a while, used to racing down in Western. It's a totally different track than what I'm used to, for sure. But yeah, got it into Victory Square with a second place finish. Yeah.
Who do you guys have helping you out in the 76, getting you up from the south end of the island?
I'd like to thank my brothers and crew chief Dan, my beautiful fiance Hayden, my mom, she's always here to help. Shout out to all our sponsors, if you have Metal Polishing, J Smoke Shop, Cal Tire, M2 Graphics, Lordco Racing, Soup Total Auto Recycling, West Coast Tire, and everybody else that helps out with the car. Thanks so much.
Key second place tonight, your B Hornets. Ricky Campbell, 91, man, left her until the final 4 laps to get yourself on the podium. That was some while going after that restart in traffic.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. It was a lot of hard work and driving whatever the best we can. And unfortunately, I had my rad punched in my heat, thanks to Robin for a spare rad. So I guess I owe him a rad now. And big thank you to KNS for sponsoring my car. And yeah, it's fun out here racing.
I think we got all the check marks out of the way. Ricky Campbell, third tonight, the 91. Nicely done, Ricky.